This video is going to contain pretty massive spoilers for meaningless random numbers, which might not sound like a thing that could necessarily be spoiled, but there's a free demo on Steam right now. Go play it. It's really good. If you even like sort of like incremental games, I think you really like this one. But, and this is where the spoilers are going to start, once you get to like the second part of the game, there's a thing you can do, and you're making like $1 to $9 at a time, and there was something that cost millions, I believe. So I'm gonna try to do that. Also, they do delete your save, so I do have to start from the start. Let's go. We're gonna go fast. I've already seen all this. If you haven't, again, you know, well, go play it. Go play the demo. You've been spoiled on the fact that you earn money, and there's a second part to this game. I'm not going to be talking a ton for the start of this. I'm just going to be kind of rushing through the early game. And of course, this is a demo, so there's a chance that the thing that I'm going to do, which is the title of this video, so it's, you know, a little bit spoilery, but oops. There's a chance that they just don't let you do that at all in the demo, but I've got to try, right? I've been given a gun. Okay, so, well, first of all, God has got 5 sin on him. God's a fish in this game, by the way. But we finally made it to this point in the game, where normally you can add a bullet to your gun, and then you go shoot and kill God for a bit, and then that don't work. And then the game closes, tells you at the end you're at the end of the demo, and then deletes your save. Or, for 100 million, you can buy your way into heaven and experience true death, and you can only roll 1 to 9s. Here we go. So yeah, right now Fish God's yelling at me about how I fucked up killing all those people and whatnot. I forgot that it was 100 million, so good chance I bail on this, because 100 million's a lot. You're averaging $5 per click here. At least it costs 0 to roll every time. Occasionally a thing pops up and tells you that you've earned like a couple million, 2.5 million, or is that 2.5 thousand? It's only 2,500. Still, that'd be a lot better than the 20 million clicks I'm gonna have to do here. We're gonna be here for a while. See how much money I can earn before I just decide, you know what, fuck it, it's time to kill God. Carpal tunnel, honestly, it's gotta be one of my favorite syndromes. You know, I'm thinking I'm doing this less and less, because again, I was like, oh, that's 1 million. That's a funny joke. This might take over a year. I mean, clearly I'm here, and while I'm here, let me tell you some stuff that's been going on. I've been watching movies again lately. I hadn't watched movies in maybe 5 years, but I recently started watching movies again. There are some good movies out there. There are also some real stinkers. To be fair, there's only one real stinker, and it's Undertone. Undertone was bad. It was extremely boring for me. But I watched like Midsommar and Weapons, and I just watched Bring Her Back last night. Those two are all incredible movies. I loved all those. Having watched Bring Her Back, I now definitely need to go watch Talk to Me. I kind of knew like the general like gist of, not like I knew the setup to the story. Basically, I knew, if you've ever seen the Bad Idea parody, That's a Bad Idea, I think is the full name of the channel. If you've ever seen their parody of Talk to Me, that's basically, that's not why I know what I know about Talk to Me, but that's basically the extent of what I know. And one of the underlying themes. But I mean, Bring Her Back was so good, I need to go watch Talk to Me. Imagine if that's not by the same people, and I'm just like a fool. I'm like 90% sure it is, though. Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, Bring Her Back was really good. What are some of the other movies that I've watched? I can't check without clicking this or remembering. Like I said, Undertones was kind of bad. Undertone, not Undertones. It was a very boring movie to me. What are some other movies that I have watched recently? I mean, I watched Nice Guys. That was all right. Oh, and I watched We Bury the Dead. That was also all right. I think those are the movies that I've watched so far. I have to watch more of them because apparently, as it turns out, these movie things are good. It's almost like it's a very, very large portion of the entertainment industry. So earlier in this video, I mentioned, like I offhandedly mentioned the title of this video because I already planned the title of this video to be Buying My Way into Heaven. Realizing now that it's 100 million, I might have to change my title of the video to Failing to Buy My Way into Heaven. Because each one of these things seems to take about 2 seconds. I can get 1 to 9, so I'm averaging $5. Means I'm averaging $2.50 a second. Let's be generous to me and say I'm I'm counting wrong. And it's actually I'm averaging $5 a second. Average $5. Each roll takes a second. It takes a little longer from my quick count. But that would mean that it would take me 20 seconds to get $100, which would mean that it would take me 20 million seconds to get $20 million, which would be 20 million seconds would be about, what, 666? Ooh, spooky, because the devil. About like 666,000 repeating minutes. We did that math right there? Yep. Which would be about 100,000 hours. Be about a year and a half. So, there's a chance I don't do that. Which, like, I don't know, maybe that's a metaphor for something. Maybe that's the thing. It's like, you can't buy your way into heaven. But at the same time, if I could buy my way into heaven, assuming heaven's real, which we're doing for the sake of this, you know, thought experiment, but we're assuming heaven's real, and you can buy your way into it, I think I might be willing to spend a year and a half to buy my way into heaven. Also, in case I skipped it a lot, or you just didn't notice throughout the footage that had shown up in the past, because there's a good chance I skipped, but I might decide to just speed it up. Yeah, this game has you just, like, kill people for money. Technically, it has you kill people for a money multiplier. There's also a lot more prestige stuff that I could have gotten, but I was like, yeah, this run is good enough. I might just make it up to 1 million. I think 1 million is a reasonable amount for me to potentially make. Looks like it's gonna take me... I mean, I can just do the same math. The actual math, assuming I'm making like $3 a second on average. 1 million would be 333,333 seconds. Which is... that's what? Like 5,000 minutes? Give or take. That's a lot of time. I might not do that. That's so much time. I'm gonna be honest, this whole getting into heaven thing, seems like it might be a bit difficult. I wonder if that's the point. That if you go ahead and murder, like, what are the options? I think it's 1 is like a weak, disabled man. 2 is like a nurse mother of 2. 3 is a single father. 4 is corrupt cop divorced. 5 is college athlete. 6 is local celebrity. Those are the numbers of fear you can get. And I mean, what, that was 6 things, 5 of them are a sin. So... You ever seen those like hypotheticals online where it's like, you can click a button, and each time you click the button, you get, you know, $2 or whatever. How many times do you click the button? We're answering that hypothetical right now. I guess it depends on how fast you could click the button, because I can easily click far faster than this can roll. I don't know how long I could maintain it, but I mean, if only thing that mattered was click speed. But that's not the only thing that matters. That actually seems like it might be speeding it up a little bit, but not enough to justify the strain on my fingers, especially considering I'm probably not going to actually finish this. 100 million is kind of crazy. It's been like 5 minutes and I'm at 1.2k. Means I need to do that a million more times. No, sorry, not a million. 100,000. I can't do math. But, you know, there's always one way out. Not yet. You know, I've got a feeling, at this point, that Fish God is here. Also, Fish God having 5 sin is really funny. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Alright, my hand is starting to cramp up a bit. Time to buy a gun. Also, it just said 3 of a kind, bullets plus 1, but that's just not true. I bought the gun as insurance. I might not have to pull it out on Fish God. I might choose to, though. Perhaps at $1,500? I imagine, once the full game comes out, there'll be a bit more to this. And not just because of the fish, but this does remind me a bit of normal fishing, which I love normal fishing. That also has a demo out that you can play. Normal fishing was really good. Honestly, I was gonna say I can't say which one I prefer between normal fishing and randomly generated numbers. That's not what it's called. It's called meaningless random numbers. But that's not true. I think normal fishing is a little better. That's it. But this one's, I still, you know, the first time I played this, I was still like, it's really good, which is why I urged you to, at the beginning of this video, just watch the, or not watch, rather play the game before watching this. The little, like, kind of a twist, where you get, no, you get to talk face to face with the Fish God and everything's going wrong. Okay. 1.5 thousand. Time to shoot God. God is watching. Victims with higher HP give you higher fear on kill. This dude would give me a ton if I can manage to kill him, but... Bad start. Better start. Oh! Keep in mind, it is an infinite bullet. Fish God ruined me. By the way, for what it's worth, thank you for playing. Your save has been deleted. The game just closes right there, and check this out. I did mention this earlier, but... your save has been deleted. Good game. Yeah, it turns out there's no way I'm buying my way into heaven. Who could have seen that one coming? I had a bunch of different like potential titles. One of them was literally going to be turning into Joel Osteen and buying my way into heaven. Then I was like, isn't he super litigious? Because one of them is. I'm pretty sure one of those like mega church, like evangelical pastor dudes is incredibly litigious. So I was like, let's not do that. Anyway, meaningless random numbers. Hopefully you checked out the demo before watching this. If you didn't, I imagine the full game will have much more to explore. And also go check out Normal Fishing. Normal Fishing was really good. The demo was really good. Like, this one had some crazy shit go down where you talk to God. But Normal Fishing, I shouldn't be necessarily, like, talking up another game while playing this one, but not like they're paying me. I just liked their game and it reminded me of Normal Fishing. In a good way. Bye-bye.